Hi there, thank you very much for joining us. I'm Philip Duncan. Well, we've got a cold front moving up the South Island right now, and it's bringing heavy rain and a colder change behind it. There's a little bit of spillover into the eastern side as well. So this is the animated wind map. We've put the rain on top as well. You can see the heavy downpours on the west coast and a bit of spillover into those eastern and southern areas. There's the southerly change behind it, but before it, a warm northerly. So the North Island, especially eastern areas, lovely and warm and sunny today for the most part, makes up for a bit of a gloomy, colder, wetter past few days. So warmer, drier weather, maybe a few showers though on the western side of the North Island, south of about Waikato, affecting areas like Taranaki. So let's have a look and see what is going on for Thursday. There's that cold front moving into the North Island. Now the rain is going to fall apart. The front is technically weakening as it runs into high air pressure. So the system falls apart as it moves northwards, but there will be a few heavier falls right on the Tasman coastline and also in the southwestern corner we hope. We actually hope there'll be a bit more coming in for Wanganui and Manawatu. Those two areas are also very dry at the moment. And as you can see, there's a southerly change moving up the South Island that is clearing things behind it. So as we go in towards the weekend, or at least Friday, this is how it looks. We've got the colder southerly change moving up the country. That means showers continue around the northern areas, but the rainfall totals, they're not going to be very big. It's just a few showers here and there. Further inland, obviously mostly dry. In the south, you've got that southerly change, so it is definitely a colder Friday for you as that system moves northwards, and we've got a big area of low pressure, which is out around the Chathams. But as we go into the weekend, Saturday, that low is falling apart. The southerly is really moving into the North Island's eastern side, and I have to say it's going to be remarkably similar to last weekend. You've got a cold southerly with wet weather, just like last weekend. So it may even be a little bit colder this weekend because the southerly surge is a little bit stronger, but there's a big high building behind it that's coming in around the South Island. So by the time we get to the end of Saturday, this is what the rainfall totals will be like. This is the accumulated rainfall between now and Saturday. And as you can see, areas around Waikato, which needs the rain, that's in green and blue, which is at the bottom of the scale, 5-10 millimetres. There might be some of you that get up around 20 right along the Kaimai Ranges, and then again down here around the coastal areas of, say, Waitomo and getting towards Taranaki. Your rainfall totals are greater. You're up around the 40, maybe 50 millimetre mark. And then the next area that's dry is around Manawatu and also Wanganui, and that area also getting around 20, maybe 30 millimetres if you're lucky, but some may only get 10 to 15. Either way, there is some moisture coming, and in the South Island, mostly dry around coastal Canterbury. That area now is actually starting to dry out quite a bit. So on Sunday, rain is clearing away from the country. We've got a colder southerly around, a few showers here and there, but we've got an enormous high building, and our final map is for Monday of next week, where once again, just like this week, we've got a windy, cold, showery day around the eastern side of the nation, especially around the North Island. But most other places are fairly dry, and the afternoons will start to be warming back up again. This high is likely to be with us for all of next week, including the start of Easter. So we will lock in the Easter forecast for you this coming weekend. But until then, we've got a few southerlies, and then this high pressure rolls in around about Monday and Tuesday next week. That is all from me. We'll update you again on Thursday.